the pop culture and fun. We are the whole meal. Happy Wednesday to you, as some people call it, Hump Day. I'm Headkrack, and we got the lovely and talented Claudia Jordan in the building, and the big homie Tanner Thomason. How y'all doing, bro? Oh no.
We might have lot. Well, we might still be working on Claudia's audio. You look good though. You look good, Claudia. You look really good. I love the print.
The expression on her face. Some people look at it as technical difficulties. I look at it as like we're creating a show for everyone. That's for the people who read lips. You know what I mean? Like we got somebody for everybody. She'll be back, and the audio will be great, man. But how's your Wednesday treating you, brother?
Oh my gosh. You know what? It's not too bad. Not too bad. I've got a little bit of the cold, a little flu, something or another. I'm not quite sure. So it's good. It's good we're not all in the same space right now.
Got you. Are you back on the scene crispy and clean? We lining up that shot. How you feeling, Claudia? You good? She said she's fantastic. I read her lips. She said she's fantastic. And yes, that is your color. That is your color, queen. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We're rooting and we're praying for the audio. We're gonna get it figured out. But in the meantime and in between time, let's roll to his first story. It's about Cardi B. Now, she's most definitely out here bringing the drama. So JT from the City Girls and Cardi B have had a strained relationship since 2018. I remember at one point in time, Cardi B referred to JT as prison pants. But now they're going back and forth online, and JT commented on the song Magnet, where Cardi says this is about her man Lil Uzi Vert. Now, there's a little picture of Lil Uzi Vert they're supposed to show while they're reading the lyric. But they said she just mad she got a bleep she be sharing bags with. My bleep cheap, but don't stick no dildos in his bleep B. It's so much better when you hear all the curse words. So much better.
Wait, what? What?
So these were lyrics.
What's happening here?
Okay, so like these were lyrics from Cardi B's song on her brand new album, It Might Have Drama. I just gave you a very edited version. I don't know. Sometimes we can curse, sometimes we don't. I don't know what's going on. But yeah. So like those were lyrics. So JT hit her back. And that's the person who's accusing Stefan Diggs of sexually assaulting him. There's a lot of stuff going on there. A whole lot going on there. And so JT reposted on X an interview Tasha K did with Chris Blake Griffin, who's accusing Stefan Diggs of that dastardly act and attempting to sexually assault him. And then said Cardi B, baby father, is a gay man and that she stands with the alleged victim, Chris. So then Cardi B clapped back saying that the alleged accuser is lying and let JT know that she wants justice for them babies. Your man make you abort every time. Yikes. Now, it's probably gotten worse since we went to, to pull up the details for this. But my money's on JT because she has time. But the people's champion is Cardi B. What say you, brother?
I am trying to catch up here. I'm just going to be really honest. I'm trying to catch up. Sharing bags. My man cheats, but he doesn't stick dildos in his bleep. Like, is this hearsay? Is there video footage? What exactly are we talking about?
There is no video footage of Lil Uzi Vert doing this, but Lil Uzi Vert does sometimes dress like a bad bee. And so, what JT said online was, just trying to pull some personal things that allegedly happened with Stefan Diggs. And here we go. Yeah. We're off to the races. You're like, this album's definitely stirring the pot for the streets. And I'm sure that the timer is set and that JT is going to hit the studio and we're going to be good. What are you in the building?
I don't know.
Am I, Claudia? I think we got you back in.
We figured it out. All right. So how locked in are you with any of this Cardi B stuff?
Oh, I'm locked in about it. And, I'm a Cardi B fan. So, yeah. So that man was the man that accused him of sexual assault, right?
Yep.
Accused Stefan Diggs about that. I've heard about this in the streets a little bit, and I'm like, whoa, like this is a major thing. I mean, we got to believe victims, but damn, it's a lot. Okay, and wasn't it more than one person? Was it more than one person or just the one guy? I think I heard. Did you hear more than one person or just one guy?
Well, here's the thing. My timeline is so
Alleged.
different, and I know a lot of this is alleged, but, like, I am just hearing about the Stephon Diggs man sexual assault this week. I mean, like, far as I know, he was just, regularly assaulting regular vagina on people, and that's how he has all the kids, right?
Yeah.
And by assault, I mean just having a lot of sex. Bad play on words, but, um, it's a lot to process, but at the end of the day, I do feel like Cardi B is gonna come on top. She just has the momentum.
But this is definitely the last thing you want to hear when you're pregnant. And when you're in your new relationship, when you ever meet someone, you're like, oh my God, you're calling your friends, you're like, oh my God, this person is everything. They are sexy, they're fun, we have the best sex. He says the right thing, or she says the right things. And then something like this drops. This is a big hurdle to get over.
But is it the worst hurdle she had to
Here's
jump over?
your man allegedly SAing other dudes.
I
That's
mean,
up there.
we're gonna beat those charges.
Here's what's crazy to me is like I feel like this is what I think is going on is and I don't know if this is on purpose. I don't know if this is something they worked out in the background, but if Drake and Kendrick taught me one thing, it's that you need a beef to launch an album.
Mm.
And so like here we have this new beef on this new drama between JT and Cardi B, and like here we are talking about it, and now everybody in the world is going to have to go listen to these tracks to hear the thing that Cardi said, and then they're going to fall down the rabbit hole to get to JT. And so it's just like, to me, it's almost like two professional wrestlers or two professional fighters. Like anymore, you need this kind of drama to drum yourselves to the top of the attention food chain.
Don't you hate that though? That we have to like rely on this kind of stuff for marketing. I hate that because it's like, are we buying the album because of the drama, or are we buying the album because it's actually good? But I get it. It does bring excitement.
Mhm.
I want all the rap girlies to get along, but I guess that would make for boring entertainment, right?
This is true. I mean, I love it when worthy combatants enter the ring. Like, because
Mhm.
every now and then someone gets involved in a battle and it's like, yo, we don't want to hear from you. But in the case of Cardi B,
Mhm.
like, she's so entertaining, she could cut her camera on and just go, "Beep, beep, 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 beep," and the streets will be entertained because of the way she does it. Flipping it to JT, she may not necessarily have like the same skill set or personality that Cardi B has, but she got edge and she got heart. Like people on the West Coast say, she got a lot of heart. And like I can't wait to see where this goes.
Well, Cardi clapped back saying that the alleged accuser is lying and let JT know that she wants justice for them babies you make, you abort every time. Yikes.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
it is wild for, I mean, it's wild for anyone.
I
It,
like
it would be
Cardi.
insane for anyone to allege something like that and it not having happened. But I almost feel like it's even wilder for a man to allege something along those lines and it never having happened. Also, just the second thing, I just want to say, you know what? You know what doesn't launch great music is not necessarily based on everybody getting along. Great music doesn't come out of like, hey, we're friends and we never argue. Like the best music comes from breakups and fights.
Yeah. I think one of the last times like an album helped get pushed because two people was getting along is when Michael Jackson teamed up with Paul McCartney and dropped The Girl Is Mine. Then after that, Mike bought his publisher.
Wait.
The
Yeah,
girl
that
is
was
Wait. I
mine.
thought it was say.
No, that was on Paul's album. The Girl
I
Is
love
Mine
that
was on
song too.
Thriller. No,
But yeah,
man,
they were picking up with the same girl on the same album, but it was like a cute, playful. It was nothing like talking about essaying dudes allegedly and aborting babies. Okay, like we've come a
You
long
wasn't
way
out
from
here
those
like,
days.
yo, Ringo SA'd me. It wasn't none of that.
All right, guys, it's been a while. It's time for a puff update. Sean Combs is getting
Oh, we got a puff day.
so we lost that graphic in the divorce. Okay.
menacing in that picture, like very menacing. All right,
Mhm.
Sean Combs is getting ready to be sentenced October 3rd, and his attorneys are arguing that he should be let free. No surprises here. But it's the character letter Young Miami wrote to the judge that has folks talking. She talks about how he changed her life, took her to the Met Gala, and they fed the homeless together. Let me read a snippet of the letter. In my personal experience, Sean is not a danger or a threat to the community. He's a man of God, someone who uplifts, supports, and inspires those around him to be better mentally, physically, and spiritually. But more than anything, he's a father, and his kids are the ones who look up to him the most. They need him, his presence, love. and guidance matter deeply in their lives. Judge, that's a good man, Savannah. Is that a sign that Carisha wants to be like that? I try to read it with heart,
Yo,
passion.
because when I read it online, I read it in her voice, and it didn't sound as eloquent.
Wait, what does her voice sound like? What does her voice sound like on some of those
Judge,
dramatic
oh,
parts?
Sean Combs is a good man's. Extra stank. I probably need to listen to more Young Miami audio, but like I watched a few episodes of Carisha Please. I get the vibe. Yeah. I
Do you
feel like
think she wants him back? Do you think she wants him back because of this letter? Do you think, oh, she just like, hey, you put a lot of money in my account. We had some fun times. And you and my boy, I'm a friend. What do you think?
I mean, low key, he was a benefactor, right?
She was.
Yeah, here's the thing is like, listen, Jeffrey Dahmer didn't eat everybody he ran across. You know what I'm saying? There are people out there who is like, you know what? He was perfectly fine and normal to me, but that's not who the story's about. That's not the people who were damaged by him. Like, I appreciate that there's someone in his life, that there's people in his life who's like, yo, he did a lot for me. And good. Okay, cool. But that's not what he's in jail for right now. Oh, am I frozen? There we
For a
go.
second,
I'm back.
you back.
I will tell you, and I've talked about. I've had experience with domestic abuse before, and I know he wasn't brought up in those charges, but we all know that he did do that. Um, it's nothing worse than when you've had a bad experience with a man or a woman or human, whatever, and they were horrific to you, and someone that the person may have not have been horrific to. A lot of times, these people are awful to some people and super charming to others. That's how they're able to get more people to be in their orbit, right? And you're sitting there like, yeah, but that doesn't take away from what he did to me because he was nice to you. But this is what she's supposed to say. She's trying to help him, get in good graces of the court.
Yeah, because does Carisha Please still come on since he's been locked up?
No,
No. Yeah. So
no. She was actually, listen, Carisha's really entertaining. She's a funny girl and she's talented, very pretty girl. But
no, she's built for TV.
yeah, she's cute, a cute personality.
Yeah. So
Weird though. Still the Diddy her thing. It was always was weird. It was not weird. It was weird to me when I
it was
saw
very
it.
weird. Like anytime there is a I don't know, like more than a decade age gap, and we're talking almost a decade and a half, damn near, when you talk about Diddy and Carisha. Like I'm not gonna Google it, but I mean, close to 20-year difference. I always just felt the optics of that was really weird, and that was just somebody literally writing it out until it was time to cash out.
I
They
don't
both
know.
know. They both know. You know who your benefactor is. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
We've all seen this before. We know how it works.
And there were reports she was getting like
Okay.
half a
All
million
right.
dollars a month and then $250,000 a month. So I think all three of us might have been his benefactors for that much at some point. I'm just saying.
Shoot. That's what I need as a benefactor. Okay. All right. We're not done with female rap beefs yet. Okay. So Remy Ma hopped on a song with Connie Diamond called Head Tap. And a lot of folks are saying that Remy is taking shots at her ex-husband Papoose's new girl, the quote, Claressa Shields. Claudia, would you do us the favor and recite some of these bars down here?
Bee. Bleep. I look like arguing with the dumb bee. And why would I fight you when I got a gun bee? Switch on my body. I don't lack bleep. I ain't one of these little rap bleep. I really clap bleep. And I'm going back to prison when I catch a bleep. Sorry, that wasn't as good as my Carisha reading.
It's so understand, like the
No, that was
bleeps just
good.
take the sting out of it. Like I was listening to the real version earlier, and I'm like, Remy Ma don't care about her freedom ever. You know what I'm saying? And like no, like because this ain't the first time she is like professed to like, yo, I will clap a chick again. And she had a line like, they say I clap my best friend over a band, and imagine what I do to someone I can't stand. I'm like, yeah, hold down
Right.
your cell, Remy.
Gangster. Remy is gangster.
Yeah.
So what do
Yeah.
you think?
But what? But why? What did Claressa do? I understand. I mean, like, why? And also, what's Claressa supposed to? Clarissa's not a rapper. She's trying to get the fight with Layla Ali going on. Like, she's minding her own business over here.
Yeah,
And largely she is. But like, I mean, at the end of the day, like Remy can't win that fight. She's gonna have to clap that woman.
No.
Yeah, I don't know what the beef is either because it's not like Clarissa stole Pop from Remy.
Right.
She wasn't like having an affair with him while he was with Remy. If anything, Remy got out of it, tapped out first, right? She got out of the relationship.
Yeah,
So
with
I
Easy
know
the
there's
Block
probably been
Captain,
yes,
the
which
battle rap guy.
so I know there's been some like little slick talking back and forth. Who do you think started it though?
I'm
I
gonna
think it's
say
I
I'm
think
gonna
the
say
fans.
yeah, I was about to say the public because
Mhm,
yo, the crazy thing is like I knew people close to this. I know people close to this situation,
mhm.
right? And they was trying to tell me like a long time ago for like the news broke. And I'm like, yo, that is not my place. They're the poster child for like black love. Like I don't want to like like I will never be that person. Not for a click, a like, or a view, or nothing. But it was just like, damn, when it broke, and it was like, damn, like in broad daylight, really? That's how we was moving. I felt
Oh,
bad for all parties involved, not just the public perception of what their relationship was. I felt bad for Remy because I know she was gonna catch it. I felt bad for Pat because she held that down for like what 7 winters, 6 summers, whatever the album's called. And then also there's kids involved too. And now here we are, and she's still people still talking reckless.
shortly before they all that news came out about Remy and the captain, what his name, Easy the Black Captain,
Yeah.
right? I
Mhm.
interviewed Pop about his relationship with Remy right here on Fox Soul, and I was like, so like, oh my God, you guys are goals, and we were really rooting for them, and I think we all kind of like collectively felt, I think fans of hip hop felt like a little bit of a heartbreak, like a disappointment, like our parents, not our parents, but like maybe our favorite cousin are getting a divorce. We're like, damn, because I really like them together, and you don't really hear of a story of a man holding a woman down when she's in prison and them persevering through all that. Like I really wish they would have had an amicable breakup because I really feel like there's got to be a lot of love there for what they've been through together already, right, Tanner?
Sure. There, yeah, a lot of love there for 7 years. The love just kept it all going, and it felt wonderful. It was wonderful for us to see that, and yeah, you know what? You too could go to prison, and your man will stick by you for 7 years, or maybe it wasn't that great, and we just really wanted it to be great, and now a lot of the truth is kind of coming out. It's a little rough. Don't
Yeah.
like
I mean,
it.
but I was also happy for Papoose because like, he stuck with it when it was bad. And then also was there for the glow up because
Yeah.
when she got out, a lot of big records came out all the way
Mhm.
up, which allegedly he may have had a hand in writing or not, depending on who you believe. And I just like to see people win together, and it is very rare that people win together for a long time. And we just gotta do better, man. It's so easy to leave. It's so hard to get the counseling.
Yeah, and
That's
it's so
true.
hard to, and it's like I don't know. I just look at people like not really as disposable. Like it's so hard to just find one person you like, never mind several.
You
So
gotta reprogram that person.
Some people are lucky.
yeah.
Yeah.
All
People are
right, we are
lucky.
gonna take a
All
quick
right.
break,
Well,
and we'll be back in a couple minutes, and we'll see you shortly. Hit us in the comments.
Let me readjust this thing 1 second.
So
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Side Dish. I just want the people in the chat to know that no, I was not in Wonderland. I'm out here paying attention, trying to understand what's going on. Meanwhile, we got people in the chat talking about what's your weed name, and I believe Andrea K said her weed name was Key Bump, and that just didn't make sense to me. Anyhow, moving on. Moving on. All right, y'all. So Marlon is not here for the Him slander. Last week, we talked about how the new Jordan Peele produced horror film Him, featuring Marlon Wayans, is getting some mixed reviews. Well, Marlon is clapping back.
So basically, he said this ain't his first rodeo. He's made movies that weren't well received.
This is him clapping.
Before that went on to become classics. However, he respects the critics.
And if y'all saw it in the chat, let us know what y'all thought too while this video loads.
And he said some movies are ahead of the curve. Innovation is not always embraced, and art
I
is
respect critics.
Objective.
Their job is to critique.
Headkrack, you saw him over the weekend. What
are
your thoughts?
It shapes our industry and does not always mean that everything is. They're gonna figure it out one day. I can only lean so far into the television. I'm gonna be in there like Carolina talking about leaning any further. I respect our industry, but the opinion does not always mean that it's everybody's opinion. Some moves are ahead of the curve. Innovation is not always embraced, and art is interpreted, and it's subjective. I've had a career of making classic movies that.
Did we lose him? The internet gods came for him. So the movie came out in second place. They got 13.5 million domestic, which is below what they thought it would get. They thought it would get about 18 million domestic. But the movie cost $27 million and it only earned 400,000 overseas. So right now, it doesn't look like the movie's going to make a lot of money. It's probably going to be a loss. But HK, you actually saw the film. What are your thoughts about it? Do you feel like it's on par for what we think of as the Jordan Peele movies? Even though this isn't, he produced it, he didn't write it or direct it. So do you feel like it had that same sauce?
I think, the trailer tried to put that wool over the sheep. Well, the sheeps have wool. It tried to put the wool over the wolf, to give you that whole Jordan Peele energy. But it kind of had it in there, like in the movie. Marlon did a great job, but to me personally, the movie fumbled a little bit at the 10-yard line. But it is a dope movie. It's visually shot well. The storyline is crazy. You probably won't figure out the plot, but the end will have a lot of people scratching their heads. And the part that y'all think is fiction in the movie is probably the most realist parts.
Really? Yeah. I really want to see the movie. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can.
I really want to see it. And the movie game is tough ever since COVID. Like, people really stopped going to the theaters. They don't go to the theaters like they used to go, and it's a lot harder to get those big numbers. I mean, it's really tough to get them. And especially with predominantly Black movies, like, they will snatch them out of the theaters. If you don't have explosive numbers the first week or so, they'll snatch them out, even further, hurting your chances to get like those big numbers.
Yeah. I mean, even if it's a big blockbuster movie, like I was watching Superman on regular HBO last night. You know what I mean? Like the life cycle of things being able to make money in theaters aren't what they used to be like from way back in the days. And like, you really got to run out there and support films those first couple weekends. That's why, like, anytime, we know somebody that's in a movie, we tell people to go see Run. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I went to go see it again so I could pay money. I went to the screening. Yep. I went to the screening and saw it, but I'm like, yo, that don't count. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to make sure that it got the revenue it deserved, because listen, man, that dollar speaks volumes, and you got to support your people so more of these movies can get made.
The other thing too, though, is Marlon's absolutely right. Like, he's made movies that didn't immediately make gigantic dollars at the box office, and also did not immediately secure their space as sort of like cult classics. But he did make White Chicks. Like, that movie got a terrible Rotten Tomatoes score. People are still talking about it now, almost 20 years later. He made Scary Movie. That was a whole franchise that got launched off of him. And so it's like, here's the thing: is like, is the dollar the most important part? Yeah, probably at the end of the day it is, getting butts in seats. But at the same time, like, sometimes movies have cold openings and they just gain steam over the years as people watch them. So this could be another one of those.
A slow burn. Hopefully Run gets a slow burn as well, because we start streaming on Friday, where we're streaming movies. This Friday Run comes out. So support the arts, everybody.
And congrats, yo.
Yeah, congrats. Speaking of slow burns, I've got a slow burning hatred around this next story. I don't know if you guys saw this. I'm so glad we're talking about it. I got a beef with Keke Palmer now. So, have you guys seen that Keke Palmer's? Have you seen the viral kiss with her and Sean Evans from the show Hot Ones? Do you know the
No.
show Hot Ones?
Well, I know the show, but I didn't see the kiss.
So, Claudia, do you know Hot Ones?
No.
So Hot Ones is you might have seen a clip or something somewhere. Hot Ones is basically a show where, like, if I'm interviewing you, it's just the two of us and we're sitting across the table and we're eating wings, and the wings go from 1 to 10 in terms of spice, and the questions also sort of match how spicy the wing
Oh,
is.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about now? You seen it?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, Keke Palmer got on the show, and at the end of the show, she awakened some feelings in some of my cousins. So what we're going to look at right now is the Sean and Keke kiss. I think we're going to get that up just so you can see that. Here they are. Keke was going to do it out there. Now, there we go. All right, watch it. That's a full-on, yeah, okay. So Keke was like the one talking about feeling some chemistry. Well, this inspired a lot of my cousins, and a young man named Cole Smith decided to shoot his shot. And so we have Keke's response to him shooting his shot. Any second now.
Flirty because he said he had a crush on you. I was sitting there thinking, damn, this is crazy. She's married. And my friend's like, what do you mean? No, she's not. And I'm like, what? I thought you were married this entire time. So like, it's what am I doing with my life? I am throwing my hat in the ring. I got fedoras, I got golf visors, I got sombreros, all of the hats. Sure, Sean Evans is a great guy, but wouldn't you rather be with a college student that forgot to shave this morning? I mean, come on, look at that scruff. Are you 11 years older than me? Yes. Am I in a relationship right now? Maybe. Do I have a bunch of spicy wings to offer you? No, but I have Nutri-Grain bar. I think it's raspberry.
The point is, while I'm open for a little swirl or two, even though the last time I did that, the black community had me in a chokehold, the truth is, I'm not ready to be a cougar. You know? I'm not ready just yet. But if I was, you'd be the first one I was calling. And we'd be munching on that Nutri-Bar together. I got a son, he calling me.
Wow.
She's a good entertainer. Keke is a good time. She's fun.
Yeah.
I think she's fun, and she played that just right. Whether he's her type or not, she gave him hope. She said something cute. She wasn't like, "Ew, how dare you?" She played the game. I think that's why she's gonna has longevity, and she always will.
And based off of that approach, I feel like he low key has a shot.
Do you really?
You know, she didn't shut him all the way down. Like she locked the door, but she left the window open.
Oh, she left the window.
See how bad you want it. See if you're willing to climb through for it. You know what I mean?
I just imagine her DMs are full of my low melanated cousins, just like oceans of them pouring themselves, throwing themselves at Keke. And here's the thing: is like that dude, Sean Evans, is like that guy's like white. You know what I'm saying? Like he needs to go outside and get a little bit of a tan. He's been doing the good work with Hot Ones for a long time. I think he used to date an adult film star. I'm not even making that up. That's totally true. And then he got to kiss Keke Palmer. What the heck?
Damn. When you say it in that order, it make it gross. But
Yeah, and I'm like the college kid looked like he had a little bump on his face. I'm like, everyone's gonna have bumps now.
Yeah,
everybody got bumps now.
Like the back of a Nestle Crunch bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little rough.
Yeah.
A little rough.
Anyhow,
yo,
I
like,
need
what
to
did he
start
do
my
to
own
deserve
interview
that
show.
kiss? I don't understand. Like, what happened? Did he give her milk after she ate a hot wing?
Yeah, he said that he's always had a crush on her. A lot of times they do have milk on standby, like if you want it after you've had the hot wings. But he said he's always had a crush on her. It's like classic shoot your shot. Honestly, like Sean Evans, a true Apollo legend. Like good for you, sir.
Nowadays, the way men aren't really hitting on women, I'm happy anytime I see a man try to get with a woman in a real way. Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
Listen up in the chat. That's Claudia telling you right there. Shoot your shot.
Go for it. Flood those DMs. Oh, I've frozen. Yep. Am I back? Wednesday shot. I'm back. There we go. Yeah. Go for it. Anyway, well, switching gears. Claudia, the other day, you asked if ChatGPT could help with lottery numbers. Well, apparently it may work out because Carrie Edwards from Virginia just won $150,000 in the lottery doing just that. Check this out.
My buddy Chat GPT helped me with the numbers. Yeah. Wow. He said, you know, it's all about luck, right? He said, lucky is still lucky. But he said, here's some numbers you can play with.
And she did. So, what's she doing with all that cash?
I'm giving it all away. $150,000.
Say what?
Wow.
She's already rich. You saw the backdrop of her house? She already has bread.
Yeah.
She has bread. She's bored. She was like, I'll just use Chat GPT and see if this works. Oh, I want 150,000. I'll just give it away. Don't need it. I'm going to use my Chat GPT for that same thing. I didn't know that it worked. I'm definitely doing it.
I mean, it kind of low-key makes sense because, the numbers are picked by a machine. And, sometimes when you let machine communicate with machine is a thing.
Right.
Because I don't know if anybody in the chat, if y'all work at the lottery or know anybody that works there, can you verify? Because I feel like if you do the quick pick, it don't work out. You know what I mean? I feel like the numbers are predetermined or can be changed in real time. All right, who picked what, who picked this, who picked that. I feel like a lot of things are fake. Since we haven't been in the studio and I haven't been around a lot of real people, I've had nothing but time to just lean into conspiracy theories and I trust nothing.
Oh no, and the internet came for him. The internet came for him. He was starting to expose secrets. Oh no, he's back. All right.
They didn't want that truth serum.
When I do quick pick, I get no numbers. And I'll do 5, and I'm I'll get of all 5 rows of numbers, maybe 1 or 2 are in the lottery winning number. It gives me the numbers that are hardly ever in the mix.
Well, I think because they left the word out, it's quick pick pocket. And anytime you pick that, they're just taking money away from you. It's never for you to win. It's for them to win. It's for you to fill the pot.
Yo, Big Sis Chris in the chat says, you got to pick the numbers. I've always been a quick pick, man, but now I'm starting to think that's why I haven't won the billions of dollars in the lotto.
You got to have a series of numbers that you just stick to.
Fun fact, I have 2 people in my family that won the lottery. One won 1.5 million in the 80s, and my cousin won 15 million in the 90s. I'm going to ask both of them if they were quick picks. I think they picked them. I think they had meaning behind the numbers.
That's crazy.
Between the 2 winners, who still has the most money?
The one that won the 1.5.
Oh.
That's crazy, right? Because you said the other one
Didn't
won
ball
50
out.
million.
15.
Oh, 15. But even
The
still.
one that won 1.5 didn't ball out, kept the same modest house. What a nice house, but still worked and didn't go. The other one was just 30 people to Reno, Nevada this weekend and didn't ever really invest.
That's the budget though. That's budget Vegas, Reno. They're being smart.
But pay off the house first. Okay. So we gotta pay some bills. So we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back after this.
all right. Back for some more side dish. Listen, we let Claudia cook a couple days ago, but now it's time for me and HK to turn that hat to the back, which is where Headkrack and I are going to turn our hat to the back. We're going to give you our unfiltered, testosterone-filled, dirtbag hot takes on some given topics. Hold on. Let me transform real quick.
Okay,
Lord.
cool. While he gets it together, now get this. A man on Threads is looking for love, but he says he's 4'10", not handsome, and makes $40K a year. Can he really find love in this economy? What say you, Tanner?
Nah,
Who
fam.
is that?
I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. 410, 40K a year. Listen, you might be able to find a lid for that pot, but it might not be the lid you want. I'm just saying it's going to be rough out. My brother is not tall enough to ride most rides. You know what I'm saying? Women are like carnival rides. You must be kidding me. At 4'10"? At 4'10".
Yo,
I'm sorry.
With that salary and that height, the only place you're going to find love is a circus with other people that are your similar height. And there's nothing wrong with that. There are some baddies at the circus. Like, I don't know when the last time you've been to the Universal Circus. Them trapeze people, they wild flexible. They about that height. Most of those chicks. Bearded lady, if you like got an imagination, there's a lot of beauty under that wool.
Yeah, there's a lot of beauty under the wool. Also, here's my thing is like when people talk up, we need to diversify our dating shows a little more. Like, can we get a Little Women version of The Bachelor? Like, this man is 4'10". That means we need to find women who are between 2 feet and 3 and 4 feet tall and put them all on a dating show together. Like, that's what we need. We need a small, short person dating show. I would host it on my knees.
And we could put it on YouTube Shorts just to match the whole like aesthetic of everything. Like, I mean, Claudia, let's just say if somebody came to you with 4'10" confidence, and at $40,000, he's spending it slow. He's spending it
real
so slow, but he was charming. Does he have a shot?
No.
Thank you so much for being honest.
No.
What was it? Was it the height of the money?
Well, I don't need his money because I make my own money, but I need you to be able to be okay. You know what I mean? Like, I need you to be able to be okay. And I like a man that other people like respect, or a man that I could be proud of. And why you our age making $40,000? And if you're living in the city, like how are you surviving? Like that's tough. But 4'10", I'm sorry, I can't do it. I'm 5'7".
I would imagine like that like if you 4'10", like if you want to get something off that real high shelf in the kitchen, you got to climb up on the counter with your knees, and then like you doing that knee thing, and then like you're reaching up like a child.
So I have a family member that is 6 feet tall, and one day I saw him walking down the street, and he had someone on his shoulders, and I thought it was like one of my like cousins or something. And when I got close to
Go on.
He was dating a little person, and she was on his shoulders, and she was really thick. I don't even know how he did it because she is very thick and low center of gravity. And and I was like, they like it, I love it, but it wouldn't be me. I like to feel small around my man. I don't want to feel like I'm.
Most women do.
Yeah, I want to feel.
You don't want to feel like you that man's protector.
Right.
My uncle was very strong to hold her up. She was thick too. She had very thick legs, and she had a son that was all state in wrestling, and he also was a little person, very low center of gravity.
Them little low center of gravity people, they're hard to like get a grapple on. It's like trying to pick up loose water sometimes because it's heavy and they just move so fast, and like their limbs ain't where you expect them to be. Shout out to the in the chat.
Very impressive for my uncle to do that and to walk.
Yeah, that's wild for him to just like throw her on his shoulders like she was his niece or something. That's wild.
Well, he's a freak. Okay. So there's a trend, not so sure if it's new, where the content creators who aren't hotel guests walk in and beeline straight for the free continental breakfast, and they get away with it.
Oh, wow. I would eat as fast as this film is moving.
I mean, I guess, if you go to a hotel that, some of these hotels are like, oh, we have free continental breakfast from such and such time. They don't really, a lot of times they don't even ask you for your key.
This is true. Like you just gotta look confident, like you're supposed to be there. You ain't supposed to stroll through the lobby looking disheveled. And if
Mhm.
you really feel guilty, come in through one of the back ways.
It's one of those things where it's like the high level of confidence. You can walk into a lot of areas with your head held high, your shoulders back like you belong. And they're like, can I help you? And it's, oh, yeah, I just checked in last night. I'm just grabbing international breakfast. Where's the fake eggs at? And then you go over there and you scoop up the eggs and the sausage. You're good to go. Because also, what are they going to do? Chase you out after you had breakfast? That's all you were there for in the first place.
Yeah, most of those people don't make enough to chase you.
No.
Yeah. TikToker Sophia Masso tested the theory. Content creators suggest you walk into the bathroom and stay like 10 minutes. So, you like look like you came out of the bathroom and then hit the buffet. Now, some Hyatt brands are getting rid of free breakfast or including it only as a part of a new room rate structure. And for loyalty members only. See, y'all done messed up the thing. Y'all done messed it up.
But that continental breakfast ain't what it used to be, though. Like, when's the last time you were at like a hotel and you went down for the continental breakfast? You got single packaged cereals, you got some cold bagels, you got like eggs made out of chemicals from China, you got those rubber beef patties that might not be beef. I mean, it's something in your stomach, but it's nothing to brag about.
So typically when me and the fam go to Dallas for like the Christmas holidays, there's this one hotel we stay at in Allen. And when I tell you, it is the true quintessential continental breakfast. They making waffle. You make it yourself, but it's the waffles the shape of Texas, and then they got like an assortment, like 2 types of oatmeal with like mad toppings, so you could really gourmet your oatmeal out. Like not all continental breakfasts are created equal, and then sometimes I go in there and be like, what continent is this from?
Right,
because it's all pre-packaged and just dry.
A lot of times the breakfast is insulting. I was on tour earlier this year with a play, and we had to stay at a lot of different types of hotels, and they would say, "Oh, free continental breakfast," and like y'all said, the fake eggs, Tanner, I cannot stand those eggs. They just look gross. Like, what exactly are they? And I am a very, 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 very good breakfast cook, so I take my time. I saute a lot of vegetables in my eggs. I season it to perfection. My breakfast is good, so I'm a little bit spoiled and a little bit bougie when it comes to breakfast. So
It's the first meal of the day. You got to be bougie.
yeah, I think you should.
Yeah, like, and for all the travelers out there, and I don't get paid by these people, but the Omni in Atlanta, downtown, like these people are making breakfast like they're gonna get murdered if they get 2 complaints. Like when I tell you everything is just fresh and
Really?
just top of the line, and I don't eat like traditional breakfast. I don't eat eggs and nothing like that. So like they had all these different things, like different types of home style potatoes, and they making omelets and all types of stuff. You can make I think they had a pancake situation, but everything was just so good and top notch. It was worth the $35-$40 that they charged for it, and it was all you can eat.
Good to know.
My luck, I would roll into one of these hotels and I've got like my camera up and I'm like, what's up, guys? It's Traveling with Tanner and we're here at the Hyatt, yada, yada, yada. And then you would see me get kicked out of my live stream with like cereal on my shirt. And so they're like, get out of here. I just want a waffle shaped like the state of Texas. What's up, guys?
I know. You gotta tell us where you got that from. Like maybe in the break.
Like Homewood Suites, I can't remember. While I Google this for my friends, we got to take a 2-minute break. But what happens the first time a person puts meat in their mouth in 7 years?
Ooh.
We'll tell you about that and other things in 2 minutes.
Why are we laughing so hard?
tried this. Shout out to the people in the chat who talk about like random breakfasts. They said they also have a great happy hour at the What's Her Face. And no, I'm not trying to get a free stay. But anyway, all right, y'all. This vegan has been meat free longer than some of y'all been paying rent. But today they meet steak. Now, is it a revelation or regret? Let's take a look.
Quite sure what this is going to be like. Okay. I'm not sure about this. Wow. Well. It's so good. What sauce is this? Just a steak sauce, yeah. Like a steak sauce. There we have it. A bit of this sauce. Oh, that is even better. Looky. What have I been doing?
That man is gonna have meat in his mouth the rest of the week.
Listen, I haven't had meat in my mouth for a few years either. So
Wait,
what made you stop?
Claudia.
I haven't.
Anybody in the chat believe that?
It's true.
It's never too late to relapse.
Yeah,
I did.
I'm probably gonna react just like that. What is this sauce?
At first, I didn't know if he was being real or not. At first, I didn't know if this was like a skit, but then I did think it was real. Like he did look like an actual vegan to me, which I don't know what they're supposed to look like, but
Well, he nailed the painted bald spot in a cardigan. Yeah.
But he was also from like another country where like people like, I don't know, get to emote more. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I never had some food so good I cried. And I've been to like, what was the one place? Kevin Rathburn's. Like, man, like that steak was so damn good. I was trying to figure out like how to like take the bone with me so I could like really to get to it. You know what I mean? Because like you can only cut so much off before you got to go into Nat Geo mode sometimes when you get like that super bone-in steak. You know,
see,
cue the drums.
This goes to this proves my point. I have friends that are vegans, and I'm like, y'all are not happy. Like one of my friends is always like, oh my god, these vegan cookies are so amazing. You have to have them. Oh, vegan chicken, vegan shrimp. And I'm like, yo, you're so lying. Like you're just saying this, and I feel like it's like all fake. It's very performative. I'm sorry if you watching, and you know you're my girl. I love you, but I'm like, there's no way. And then one day she's like, just try it. I tried one of the cookies, so dry. And there's no way. I saw one of them little fake vegan like shrimp or fake vegan chicken wings. I'm like, you're not fooling anyone with this. No, no. So
See, Claudia, you're speaking my language, and HK has heard me preach about this before. I don't like food pretending to be other food. Like I don't need buffalo bites to be made out of cauliflower. That's just a vegetable with buffalo sauce. I don't need zoodles. What is it's zucchini. It's not noodles. Noodles is pasta. I don't understand why they try to take our foods and make them into their foods. Also, that's fine. If you want to eat food things and feel good, feel superior, okay, cool. I'll let you have that. But we got these pointy teeth. And the pointy teeth are for meat. Cha-cha-cha. And that's why meat tastes delicious no matter who you are.
And if you're a vegan, commit to that crap. No, you chose this journey, so you go eat cauliflower. Don't eat cauliflower dressed up and pretending to be chicken. I thought you didn't like chicken. I thought it was a principle thing for you.
They're trying their best to not go backwards because I'm a person who's operated as a double agent. I did a year where I didn't eat beef. And I got really familiar with portobello mushrooms. I started like jackfruit this, jackfruit that. And there's some people who make it in a way to where I would rather eat fish tank rocks. However, there's some other people who make vegan food in a way to where it tastes like whatever they said it was supposed to be. First time I went to Coachella, I had the buffalo cauliflower wings. And yeah, it did not taste like chicken, but it did taste like Buffalo, the city.
How come when Headkrack said he hasn't had meat in a year, no one said anything? But when I said I haven't had meat in my mouth for a couple of years, y'all laughed at me.
Because I said beef.
Because I'm a girl.
What? Hold on just a second. Let me get my dirtbag outfit back on. Let me get over here. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, we got to take another quick break. We're going to be back in 2 minutes, and we're definitely not going to make fun of Claudia in the commercials.
All right. Welcome back.
Oh,
I see the
Are we
thing
back
is
in
still up
action?
there. Are we back?
We'll just talk over it. Just run the red light. Go for it.
All right. Welcome back. You know what time it is, everybody. Whose
Cousin is it? Okay, cool. Now we're back. There we go.
there we go. Back in action. All right.
All right.
Welcome back. It's time for Whose Cousin Is It?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Claudia. Oh, no.
All right. Trying
Claudia's
to get rid of
microphone done
roommates,
went
get
vegan.
yourself a can of Raid. A man in Kennesaw, Georgia is behind
Ooh.
bars like a
Can't hear
roach
me.
caught in a roach motel for trying to poison his roommate with Raid spray.
Raid. And the 34-year-old victim set up a hidden camera in the kitchen after he smelled a strange chemical odor coming from the air fryer. Now, cops reviewed the footage and caught the roomy roach spray-handed, spraying directly into the cooking device. And that same can of roach spray was spotted in the living room and was booked as evidence. Now, the roach spraying roommate was arrested and charged with assault. Okay, y'all, whose cousin is it?
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Kennesaw is only about 20, 30 minutes northwest of right here in Atlanta.
I don't know. Poisoning your
Kennesaw
roommate
is where a
with
lot of my cousins
Raid
hang out.
spray. So they have roaches. This is your. I don't know. I thought this one.
Did we lose Claudia?
Tana, we can't hear you.
I can hear everybody.
Okay.
Maybe I'm dead. It's Sixth Sense. I don't know. But
Okay.
so on the strength of the clues that were given, like Kennesaw is a big college town. There's a little bit of everybody that lives out there. It's not in the black circle, which is Atlanta. We start to thin out once you get past outside OTP, outside the perimeter is what they call it.
Outside the players.
So like outside the players. So it could be maybe one of us, but I'm leaning other on this one. I don't know why. That's where my spirit takes me.
I could see other on this one too. I could see other on this one, like a real exotic other too.
34-year-old
Like not
victim,
just the
hidden
usual
camera
other
in the
that's like,
kitchen after he smelled
uh,
strange chemical odor
Latino
coming
or
from the
Indian.
air fryer.
I say real.
This does
exotic
feel other.
Yeah, like because like if you are when's the last time y'all bought Raid? Just to take a poll. with amongst the three of us. So when was the last time we had to do this?
I've never had
Been a couple
roaches in my
years.
life, but when I moved to Texas, there was a water bug. I found one water bug.
We are not going to fancify.
It was a water bug, and I'm sticking to my story.
Yeah, man. Like, yo, I remember when I used to live in an apartment building. Like, I would get the decon bomb and like set it off and throw it down.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
The roaches get him?
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't want me to tell you that story, but I'm leaning other cousin. Poetic Poem says HK Claudia cousin. A lot of people saying it's our cousin.
Yeah.
Do they think
That's
just black people
crazy.
got roaches?
We gotta I really hope it's not us, just so we don't continue that narrative into 2026.
Tanner, I can't hear you, but have you ever had roaches? Blink. Or
I do
shake your
feel
head.
other. It's the trying to cook. It's
What do you
like
say,
putting the
Headkrack?
raid in the air fryer. That's just because you're also ruining the air fryer. And I don't know that your cousins or my cousins are willing to ruin an air fryer.
So I got to translate what you said to Claudia. So he
Yes.
said he doesn't think that our cousins would ruin an air fryer by spraying Raid into it. Because I feel like once that chemical agent hits it, your burgers are ruined. You ain't
You know what?
you ain't reheating no fries. You got to chalk that up.
That's a really good point, Tanner. I wish I could hear you because it sounds amazing. That is a
I got
really
you now.
good point.
Oh, we
I
hear
would
each
never
other.
spray Raid in my air fryer. Like, we take our cooking devices very seriously.
Mhm.
Black people are not going to ruin their air fryer or their grill with roach spray. I think that's a great point.
Yeah. Let's see.
So-
No, the hell you all don't. In NYC, Miss Lopez daughter says, Tamika covers, y'all killing me with this vegan. Might be the roaches got them. Y'all was silly tonight, Tanner. Yeah, like it seems like the mass populace is going with us. I hate this narrative that the 80s and part of the 90s have painted on black households and the having of roaches. So let's put this to bed once and for all, as we always do at this time. 3, 2, 1. Move that van. Let's go, baby. Boone Kate Suda Shaka
Boone
Exotic. Exactly.
Sudhair so cool. Sudhair so cool. Sudhair so cool.
Exotic other is what I thought.
Other. There we go.
Exotic
Yo,
other.
the way you
go.
pronounce that name, Tanner, you should be a international interpreter for the for the United Nations. Because every letter tripped me up in that last name.
Yeah, I pronounce that name with the confidence like I'm going in to get that free breakfast. You just gotta go.
What room are you in? Oh, I'm in 238, Mr. Shaka.
That demographic is it can be dramatic. Like, kind of leaves it all on the table. Like, you know what? We got beef. I'm ruining my air fryer. I'm pulling out big weaponry. I know I'm digging myself in a deeper hole.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
let me dig it with you, Claudia. I always say countries that lost wars go all out in the real world.
They go hard.
Yep.
Listen. If you bring disrespect to the family, then we're taking it all down.
Well, listen, they kicking us out of here. We love y'all. Appreciate everybody in the chat and the comments. Shout out to everyone at Fox Soul Live. Thank you to the internet gods for protecting us through tonight, largely. We'll try this again tomorrow. Share and tell others.
Bye. Boom! What's going on, you guys? I'm so happy to be here with you guys on Monday. You guys know what it is. This is Side Dish. We are more than an appetizer when it comes to pop culture and fun. We're the whole meal. And I'm so happy to see Claudia and Headkrack. How are you guys doing? How was your weekend?
So good. I was in Detroit for a party. I got paid to go to a party and have fun and drink and laugh.